Bama Performance Terminator Cobra. Wow. All right, here we go. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I am in a Terminator Cobra, thanks to our friends over at American Muscle. And this Terminator is their project car. You might have seen it on YouTube as they've done stages step by step. Now, what makes this Terminator different from, say, the Terminator I reviewed previously? Well, the Terminator I reviewed in Myrtle Beach at Mustang Week was the stock blower, but it was ported. So it made like a very good 530 wheel horsepower. Usually when Terminators are modified, people typically go a bigger blower, so like a Kenny Bell or a Whipple or something like that, or they just go all out and turbo it. But American Muscle did something kind of different with this car. They said, how many people have pro-charged one of these? Right off the bat, I can tell you, it is not a street car. The car is just so grassroots and just kind of, let's just make it stupidly fast and see what happens. With this, it has huge drag slicks on the back, and the car is made to do one thing: go straight. It's made to pretty much be at the track and live at the track. When you drive around town, you bog out, see look how easy it is. But the car dynoed at 733 wheel horsepower, so the Pro-Charger did its job. Still on stock bottom end and stock internals, and the car is pretty much ready to be built for 1,000 horsepower. This is the F1A Pro-Charger, so huge blower, absolutely gargantuan. And when you pop the hood, it's just a very different looking setup, you know, with the custom intake manifold and that sort of thing. But with the Pro-Charger, you just cannot mistake the sound of a Pro-Charger. It has this very, very whistly, sneezy blow-off sound. Even at idle, it just sits there just whining, just ready for you to go have fun. It's like every time you get on it, it's like, just quiet down, it's okay now. I will say though, it is an absolute hog to drive on the street. American Muscle set out to prove that you could be fast on the stock Terminator IRS. A lot of other people have proven it as well, you know, when they put the Terminator IRS in, say, a Fox body or something like that. Listen to that all day. But you do have to big toe it like SpongeBob, because the throttle response is made for the track essentially. So if you let out of it, so if my toe is like this, if I let out the toe, that happens. This car, what I love about it so much is that they just saw what they could do with it. And you know, you have the plastics here. Back in the old days where the 2-valve era, the entire interior is plastic essentially. This is peeling off. It's a circus. The transmission's a little iffy. Sometimes you don't know what gear you're kind of in. Like when you go into reverse, you don't have the satisfaction of going clunked into gear, but it is, I believe, a still stock transmission, so it's taken a beating from what's up front under the hood. So I'm impressed that it's still holding up. Just crazy to think that the Terminator is such a mean looking car. Especially what Bama did when they did this matte wrap around it. Oh, I love it. I don't think I've ever seen another matte wrap Terminator in person unless it's like a Mistachrome or something like that, or Plastidip, for example. But this matte wrap on this car just makes it look so vicious. Granny shifting, not double clutching like you should. The car has weld racing wheels all the way around, so to fit the skinnies in the front and the big fat tires in the rear. That is awesome. When I got on on it back there, man, it hooked up and went. There was no drama. These tires are definitely doing their job. 700 horsepower of sneezing. It's like, you can tell, since it is so track dedicated, you shouldn't drive it on the street really that often, but you still do it anyway. As I pass these houses, it's like, where's that wind coming from? Every time you shift a gear, you're like, please, please, please don't granny shift it, because it's so easy to do. I think what I like about it is, since the car, yeah, it's matte wrapped and it looks really aggressive. Instead of hearing that supercharger whine, you hear that. You're like, what is that? It's like a whiplash. That's like the best way to put it. Surprised more people haven't done this route. I really am. And I think it's pretty awesome American Muscle tried something different. That's what I like about it. If it was just another Terminator that offered to let me review it that was 700 horsepower, since I've already done another one, it's like, would I do it? Maybe, but since the setup on this is so different, that's what intrigues me, and that's what is interesting. Innovation and being different is the name of the game, I think, in the car world, and this is definitely being different. Alright guys, I want to thank every single one of you for watching this quick little review video of this awesome Terminator project car. I hope you had a great time. I know I did. So I will see you guys next time, and take it easy. Have a good one.